Pride. Welcome. All I wrote was record intro line, but I didn't actually write what to say. Hi, I'm Robbie Jean, also known as Ra. You can call me Robbie or Ra. Both are acceptable. It's kind of the whole point of changing my name. Welcome to this vlog series where I don't have any specific goals per se. I just, as we enter into this new Pride Month, 2025, visibility matters. There aren't enough trans vloggers out there, not putting anyone to shame, but there could be more. I struggle with visibility. I struggle with putting myself out there too much, putting too much of my personal life out there. And so while I'm not here to get like down dirty and personal with you, I do want to show the world, the internet, whoever's listening, whoever just may need to see someone like me making videos, that one, trans people can run their own business. Two, hiring trans people is a good idea because we lead with so much empathy and so much experience not being heard, not being taken care of in spaces. And so moving forward, I can't speak for all trans people, but a lot of trans folks who have done the work on themselves and who have had the ability to accept their transness and do something about it. When we bring that into our workspace and we've done that inner work on ourselves, we get to excel at whatever we're putting our minds to. It's not easy every day. It is actually everyday work that you have to work on yourself. It's everyday work that you have to look inward. But a lot of people skate through life and don't do that work. And I understand why. It can really flip your world inside out to go back and unpack things, to workshop things that maybe harmed you in the past, things that weren't your fault. But if you hire trans people, what I'm trying to say is we will do a really, really good job at making others feel comfortable. And we do everything with a special attention to care. Again, I cannot speak for all trans people, but some trans people that I know that I've gone to camp with, that I'm friends with, who have been in this trans experience, living in a world that constantly legislates against us. We're really out there making the world around us better by making ourselves better. Let me go back to my list. 1, trans people can run their own business. 2, you should hire trans people. 3, trans people belong in the video creation, content creation, filmmaking, independent filmmaking spaces. And I'm gonna show you why. How do I say this best? Because I produce videos for a living. Some people come to me and they're like, hey, I need you to come document this thing. Here's like a flat fee. And then like, we'll talk about what we want to do exactly. Come capture this, then tell us what you think of how we should best put that together for either for an ad campaign or something for their website or something for the social media. Some people come to me and they're like, hey, we have this amount of money and we need like 3 60-second videos for social because we have this like report or this analysis or this something coming out. And so I'll take on random editing jobs. Sometimes people are like, we really want to tell these stories properly and we have no idea where to start. Can we hire you? And so I start from that ground up process, which is a lot more work, but also when you don't have kind of anywhere to start from, you also can't really fail. So sometimes those scarier gigs actually end up being like the most rewarding and honestly, like the ones that push my creative taste the most. So I guess back to the basics. I come from working in politics. I worked on the Harris campaign. I'm currently, I've been freelancing now for, 4 years now, and ended all of my political contracting work after the last thing politically that I did, which I said I was too exhausted to do, I did it anyways, was work on the Harris campaign in North Carolina, which is where I'm from. Very, very special, really unique opportunity. It was bananagrams, but I have no regrets doing it. I went through a really, really dark period in my life. Nothing made sense. Everything was really hard. I was living with my parents. I've been able to make a lot of progress in my life and on myself. And once I sort of like, not to be corny and use the like Phoenix analogy, but truly once I did like had rest, I like burned everything down, all that stuff. But you can only do one thing at a time. And as much as I wanted to quit all video stuff when I went into like the deepest, darkest depression of my life, I gave away, I was sold and I gave away a lot of things, but I still kept like the core of like my main camera gear stuff because I was like, I'm gonna hold on to it. There was a solid 1.5 years, 2 years where I mainly just took editing gigs. So I was just working in my pajamas from my parents' house, sitting on my bed. That's all I could do creatively. And that was fine. That was where I was at. I finally got the courage to move, change zip codes, change my life, and really move forward. And the moment, even though I waited it out through the Harris campaign, the moment I was able to do that, my career has just truly, it was like there was someone like came and poured like a big thing of oil on it. And like, as soon as I moved, it just like threw a match and it was just like, just totally bonkers crazy. So I have this like wild background in politics that is still even kind of bonkers to me. Worked for the Senate, did contracting for the Surgeon General's office. He's very nice, by the way, really like him. Worked for the Harris campaign, totally crazy, did it in my home state. It was an awesome experience. 100% do not regret it, even though I'm still a little tired from it. I don't regret it. Finally got out of my parents' house, moved, which felt like a big accomplishment, and my career started to take off. And even though I'm probably like the busiest with in-person stuff and editing that I've been in years, I am feeling energized and feeling like I'm in a place to put myself out there and be visible for other trans creators, whether it's like just you do just like to edit things, or you do just like to go out and film things and hand over footage, or you do just like to go out and take photos, or you do just like to capture your life and make home movies for your loved ones. That's like your love language. I think it's really cool that we see other people who have those like core similarities to us in fields that we want to work in. It's important. It's the same as if a kid who knows they're different, maybe even like a kid who's like a child of immigrant parents who wants to like be a nurse. It's important for them at some point in their life when they go into a doctor's office or an ER or hospital somewhere and they see a nurse who speaks multiple languages like they do. It's important for queer kids to see queer adults get older and grow up. We can all do that in the lanes that we're in. We all have lanes of whether it's our work, our passions, our hobbies, our friend circles, our communities, however we give back our time and make the world around us better, we can all be visible for other people. So I finally feel like I have energy now to be visible and start doing this. But because I produce videos for a living, I also don't want to overextend myself and exhaust myself and get burnt out again. I've been burnt out and I didn't have anyone to like really look at me and notice because of COVID times that like, hey, you're burning out. No one could see it. And I don't want to burn out again, but I thought once every season would be good. So I'm going to start with calling this the spring vlog, episode 1, if you will. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Something I get asked a lot is what is like the most used piece of gear that I use. I'm gonna be totally honest. Gaffer's tape, the DJI Ronin. Once I got the hang of using that thing, even though it is kind of the bane of my existence and very heavy to travel with, it makes all the difference in footage. Film cameras though, I really love shooting film. The big honker, which is very heavy, but amazing to use, especially in low light situations, is the Nikon F3. It's heavy, but it's worth it. Now, if I'm just traveling around and I want to use something quick, I just use this fun little Kodak Huff Collab half frame camera. I got the green one just because I wanted a colorful one, to be totally honest. I fell for the marketing. Half frame. So instead of taking 36 on a roll, you get 72 frames, and then you can have them scanned in pairs. Very fun. For when I'm just going around town, kind of feeling lazy, but want to shoot film, but don't really have it in me to like really focus on all the settings, I'll use the Leica Mini 2. Lightweight, it's got a wrist strap, easy to throw in when I have my video rig on, and I can just keep it in my fanny pack on my hip. Fanny packs are always a win. A couple of years ago when I was really depressed and I was traveling and I was staying somewhere on the West Coast, and I got to see a hummingbird for the first time. I'd never really seen one up close. I'd heard of them, and I became fascinated with trying to capture them. It is very difficult to photograph them. But it was the one thing that got me to pick up my camera again and just have fun. And I really needed that reminder. And so I have a real big soft spot for hummingbirds now. And went back recently because, you know, I have space to frame my own photos now that I've moved. And I did a print through Artifact Uprising of this hummingbird photo, and I really love it. So here are some clips that I wanted to include of some recent hummy interactions I've had. Also, in case you didn't know, I'm trans. Beep, ba, boop, boop. So, happy Pride. Here is some behind the scenes look of some of my work recently with Springboard to Opportunities in Jackson, Mississippi. So I do all of their video storytelling. I also do stuff for their social media. I upkeep their website, do stuff on the back end of WordPress, do their blogs, make sure all the press goes out to the website. While some of these video concepts with some of these clips from these interviews are still developing, I just wanted to show a few clips from some fun moments that I had when I was there in April. As many of you know by now, if you've gone to my website or just seen on my socials, one of my other main gigs is working with Samin Nosrat, author of Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. I'm her content lead for her Substack and for her lead up to releasing her book, which is out September 16th, called Good Things. And I am producing and editing all of her cooking videos that she will be releasing, as well as doing her photo spreads for her Substack. Tips for the week: stay hydrated, call your friends. 988 is still a working hotline while we have it. Use it if you need it. It's okay to not be okay. Trans people just want healthcare. Immigrants should remain welcome here. And you're not alone. I promise. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't really have any specific structure for these. I just want to do these for fun. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for tagging along, and talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.